Hello everybody and welcome back to All the Mod 6. Today we create two evaporation towers to turn water to brine and brine to lithium so we can make induction matrices from mechanisms to store all of our power that we're generating. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so today it's time to make this big ass battery for storing all of our power. So as you can see, our things are full. Like each reactor that we have is full because there's nothing been going on for a while. Like this machine over these machines here haven't done anything in a long time because they've managed to go through everything from all the quarrying we done in the building dimension or the mining dimension. But I probably will set up another quarry just to keep digging out that area because why not? So this reactor has been going perfect. I have managed to set up automation for dry ice. This system now works, so whereas this crafter has a pattern for 2 blue ice to make 1 dry ice, which pumps into this energizing orb, which gets inputted into his chest, and his chest has an input that goes into the system, which then routes over into the actual reactor. I've managed to upgrade all these rods, or these energizing rods, to nitro, and I've set up 22 of them. Minus 1, so I've got 21 of these energizing rods, and it goes very quick. And actually one thing I wanted to do before we started, which I actually completely forgot about, was to upgrade a controller to creative. So all of these are now outputting all the power they have, and it requires 420 million RF. So it's actually going quite quick. So it's doing like a million RF every second or so, every second and a half, 2 seconds. So probably by the time we are finished one thing over what we're going to do today, this thing will be finished, which will be very handy for setting up tons of these wireless transmitters and receivers for spreading our network across our entire base. So to get started with what we need to do today, we need to set up an automated system for making lithium, because as we saw last episode, lithium is needed to make induction cells. So if we look here, up here, the induction cell requires lithium, and remember lithium was made with, in here, made liquid lithium, which comes from brine, and brine comes from water in Evaporation Tower. So of course we're going to have to make the Evaporation Tower, which is just basically a ton of steel and copper, which is no problem because we have tons of steel and copper now. So that's not a problem. That's actually probably be a bit too much Evaporation Tower blocks, but that's fine. I need 2 controllers. I actually never set up a crafting recipe for one of these. Okay. Well, we could just make 2 of them. Actually, we're going to need way more than them, so I'll just make a stack. And we can set up our 2 evaporation controllers. And we're out of buckets, eh? Okay, we'll just make some buckets then. There we go. Plenty of buckets, and boom. 2 of them. Now, also, to make the evaporation tower work more efficiently, we should put solar panels on it. And solar panels are, which ones are they? They are, where are they? These ones right here, advanced solar generator. So we could set up technically a crafting auto crafter for them. So if we say we want to auto craft them, but we already have auto crafting for these guys, so all that's left is to make auto crafting for the solar generators. So we need auto crafting for these. We're also going to need auto crafting for these guys, which requires solar panel starter from Power, which requires dielectric paste, panes of glass, and lapis. There we go. God damn it, I hate that. I wish they would fix it. Boom, got that one. Next we have to make, yeah, everything else is grand in here. Set this guy up, and then make this one. Okay, hang on, make this. And then we should be able to make the full piece. And that should be everything. Let's see if we can actually request this thing now. So let's say we want solar. We need 4 on each one, so I'd roughly like to get 8. So we're missing iron bars and glass panes. Okay, so we need to have crafting recipes for glass panes. Boom. And crafting recipe for iron bars. There we go. Put the 2 of these in, and now let's see if we can request solar thing. So 8 of them, start. There we go. And they don't stack, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. So now we have all of them. Is it nighttime? Because I might sleep and then we'll head over to our location. Yes, it is. Just one quick thing. I have added the top area here was empty last episode. I have now put up top the nitric seeds, the energized steel, the blazing, and the spirited. The nitro seeds require a nitro crux underneath it for them to actually grow, which I am not bothered making. So I just leave them in the botany hop, the same as the nether stars. So we won't have to worry about them. But our frame rate is so bad over here, and I don't know what to do about it. The tick of the server seems to be perfectly fine. It's still 20. This place is still called an Alp, but there's nothing I can do about that, so I guess it's just time to get ready to start doing this. I hope being in a colder environment doesn't actually... Oh, wait, no, it does affect it. I do remember the Evaporation Tower will work slowly in a cold environment, will work a little bit quicker in the likes of a desert, a warmer environment. I'm actually not too worried about that because there is a block we can make that will use our power to generate heat to increase the efficiency of these machines. So, you know what? I'm not too worried about it. Let's just go with it. So let's chop down some of these and we should start roughly here. So let's clear a bit of space. Let's get rid of the snow. It's the only issue here, snow. Clear our inventory. Grab our evaporation blocks. And we want to make it 2 on the inside, 1 on the outside. So we want to build it up like this. There we go. And now if I get myself a builder's wand. And we want to build this up. Don't have to go too tall, but I'd say that'll probably be tall enough. And we want to build a second one right next to it. There we go. And now all I want to do is cut the corners off. Just one across the top row. Because this is where the solar panels are going to go. So the solar panels we have, if we just empty our inventory again. Our inventory is going to be getting full so much. Actually, I can get rid of all those now. I don't need them. So I want to put solar panels around it. So they've already started because they're exposed to the sky. And these things are pretty much just going to make this thing run faster. One other thing I've realized I just forgot, if I look up at mechanism. Oops. At mechanism. Is I forgot to make evaporation ports. I'm going to need 4 of these in total. Evaporation valve. You know what? I'm actually going to need 6. Because I'm going to put 2 on the back here. So I need 1 here. Here. And here. So 1 here. 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 And 1 on the back right here. And this guy here is going to have 1 there for water input. And this guy is going to have 1 right here. Now all that's left to put in is the 2 controllers. So a controller will go right here. As you can see, redstone effects went around it. So it means it's a full structure. And boom. Now we've got 2 evaporation towers. So to get started with this, now actually go back to app mechanism. I want to grab some... Where is it? Logistical transporters? No. Mechanical pipes. I need a sink for water, so I need to make another one of these. So, bucket. I probably should just fill up a bunch of buckets. Let me go do that quickly. There we go. 16 full buckets. That should be enough just to keep us going. There we go. Sink. Come over here. Sink will go right there. Mechanical pipe on top. Get myself my configurator, which is on. Just throw it to fluids. So he'll export water into this guy, which is making brine. Damn, that actually made a lot of brine very quick. I was not actually expecting to make brine that fast. So, okay. Well, what we can do then is grab the brine from here. And this will input into this tower. Which is, oh my, okay, I wasn't expecting this thing to be so fast. I remember doing this on stream and it was way slower. Okay, well, I guess we don't have to worry about it being cold here. Alright, now that we have liquid lithium, if we grab app mechanism, to make actual, we need to turn this liquid lithium into lithium for using a decondensation, oh god, decondensation tracing. Say that 10 times fast. Alright, we need, what is it called? A basic tank. We're also going to need, and basic tank. And craft this guy. Wait. Boop, boop. Craft it. There we go. So what will happen is, let me just clear a bunch of this. Right, so liquid lithium is going to come out of the system into this rotary condensator, which I'll put right here. So this guy is set up to say fluids. I want it to input on the right, export on the left, and I want it to auto eject fluids. Items are going to have no items. Gases, there's no gases. Actually, no, I think it comes out with a gassed. Gassed? Gas, but we'll see in a second. So this guy is empty, empty. So is this coming in as a gas? It might be actually. Let's see. Side configuration, gases. Input. Oh, I need to rotate it, don't I? There we go. Yeah, okay. So this is coming in as a fluid. Is it? Liquid lithium, and it's going to go out with a gas. Gas of lithium. So there's no power in it, so we need to give it a power. So give a cable and give myself a point. There we go. Come down here, because I'm going to have a second machine connected to it now as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the point in the ground here. The universal cable connecting like that. Turn this into our network. Boom. The next part after turning this into lithium is to make a chemical crystallizer. So let's make that guy. So a crystallizer. Do we have everything? No, I need to make 2 of these. I need a machine casing. Chemical crystallizer. Put this guy here, and we're going to say input gases on the left. And items are going to get output on the right. There we go. So I think I need gas pipe now. So at mechanism, pressurized pipe. I can get rid of all this useless junk on my inventory. I believe this is the right guy. Is it liquid or is it a gas? Okay, well, the gas. I'll just set it to extract anyway. So I can now get myself some speed upgrades and some energy upgrades. I actually need a little bit more energy upgrades and speed, and I can just sit here and pump all the speed upgrades in here, all the energy upgrades in here, and do the same on this one. And now we're going to be producing a lot of lithium very quick. How much is this actually holding? Brine. Okay, not much brine anymore. This cable has none in it. Okay, so you can see this thing's actually slowed down a lot now. But all of it's actually already getting pumped into here, so it's actually working quite efficiently. We're not having any bottlenecks, so it seems. So the whole thing with heating up the thing, you actually don't need to do that. So thermal. I'll leave the ports actually on the back, just in case I do need to add heat into the back. Because if you used a heat pipe or a heat resistive heater, if I can spell the thing, resistive heater, this guy will pretty much add heat to a block if you feed it with enough power. But I don't think we need to do that. Like, this pipe is, you're full, and you're full. So this pipe has already got 15 buckets of it in there. So I don't have to, actually no, that's 153 buckets in there. Okay, well, damn, we don't have to worry about lithium at all. Let's just make sure we chunk load these 2 machines. There we go. Perfect. Well, that's running perfectly fine. I might actually get myself an ender chest. Ender chest. And just auto export this into here. Auto eject items out into the left. Alright, perfect. Now we don't have to worry about making lithium. It's just going to make it automatically. So now that we have lithium, let's come down to our area down here. So I've opened this little room here because I want to put the whole area here as one gigantic battery to last us a long time. So if we go back to at mechanism and look up induction, we need to make a bunch of this induction casing. So I need to make a bunch of these tablets. So let's just make a bunch. I know they're going to charge my inventory, but hopefully that won't mess with the crafting. Yeah, it did. Here we go. Craft me 64 of them, why not? 52 might be enough. So we want to layer the whole thing here in these induction casing blocks. And on the inside is where we're going to put our things. So the thing can only be this high because of the way I have the roof set up. Well, I mean, if I broke this block, I could make it go a little higher. Still in all of this, the FPS here is so bad, I don't know what I'm going to do. I need a more powerful PC. Alright, that should do. So now we need to fill this guy up. So induction, we need 2 induction ports, which it gives us 2 for just crafting 1, which is fine. So then we also need, so the cells are what store the power. As you can see, it stores 3.2 giga FE or GFE, which I think is like 3 billion. This holds 25 billion, 240 billion, and 1 teraflop or Terra, I don't know what that is. So to get started, we're going to have to make basic energy cubes, and I don't actually have a crafting recipe for them, so I'm just going to hopefully just make a stack. Just fill my bottom hotbars just in case I don't fill these in. There we go. Because I'm going to be putting multiple of these induction cells inside. What we need is the providers. The more providers you have in it, the more input and output of the power you can use. So I need to request more of those. Where is it? These. I'm going to request like 6 stacks of it. So just make a bunch more of these. As many as I can. That's probably enough for now. So induction. So grab these. I made 62 of them. Kind of want to make another one. We're out of... Okay. I need to request... Oh, wait, we already have them. What? So that's 64 of them. Using the 64 of them, we need to make another tier of energy cube. So I need to request infused alloy. Let's see. Where is infused alloy? Give me 10,000 of that. There we go. So that will make a ton of those for me. Next is to turn these basic energy cubes into advanced. And turn the advanced into this one. Only managed to make 3. What am I out of? Oh, okay. Craft me... You know what? Craft me... Just craft me 1,000 of these. Thank God for auto crafting, because this would take absolutely forever for me to do this. Alright, 5 of them. Now I need to make another elite, so I need to make more basic energy cells. Oh god. That's the only problem with this. It just takes so many of these cells. I'm hoping I can make a bunch of these. I'm hoping I can. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. What are we out of now? How am I out of these? I just requested them. Unless it's waiting for the 10,000 other things to be made. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's waiting for these to be made. Alright, well, there's nothing we can do for that now. We might as well just start storing power. We can add power back into it later on. Like, we have the advanced ones, so let's just upgrade the advanced ones now. To... Okay, hang on. This is... Where? There. Them on top. Make advanced cells. Make as many of these as I can. Use. Like that. Grab one of these. Wait, is it on one of those? Oh, the next tier. Energy cube. There we go. Advanced. makes 1. And now I need to make a provider. So let's make a provider. So providers are pretty much the same. I actually did not need that many providers. Oh well. Next provider tier is this guy. I just need to make a bunch more of them. Provider. 2 of them. Use. Okay, I need 2 more. Oh, okay, maybe I didn't need actually as many. Craft me 64 of them. They're not going to craft because this is really slow right now. Okay, we have enough of them. I'm going to cancel the crafting recipe for these. Cancel. And we'll just let that just make as many as it can for now. So, using the provider, this guy can hold, this is the induction cell. The provider will provide output rate of 8,000 RF. We've only got 2 of them, so that would roughly equal 16,400 RF. So we need to upgrade these more. So I need to make more of these. So I need more of these guys. I've just actually put them in my hotbar, so that's not good. Give me a random item just to, I might turn off hotbar charging because I actually don't need it anymore. Because I've got a creative wireless grid. Go. Can I craft him to export? No, I can't. Okay. So the elite, so using these, I need to upgrade into this guy. So hopefully I can make a bunch. So now that we've got tons of these guys, I need to upgrade this. So this is the induction cell. This is a provider. I need a new provider, and I'm out of... Okay, hang on. I need this to cancel its making of them. Alright, cancel all. And what I want it to do is make these. So, oh, there. Craft me 64, go. How's this guy doing? I'm going to take out all the iron, because why not? I'll leave the rest of that in there. This is the only good thing about having all of this crafting. It's just super slow. It's the only downside. Anyway, so provider, 1 of these. So just craft as many of these as I can, because I want to make sure I have the top tier one. 6. Really? I need 2 more before I can make another one. Anyway. So this will output 6 million RF a tick. I need the next tier up, which will output 52 million. Okay. Well, let's continue making these now. So, induction cells. Okay, so now we've made those. So the induction cells. I need 1 of these. Boom. Use that. Make 1 of the ultimate ones. Use this. Boom. Ultimate induction cell. To be honest, I probably don't need to make it this long. But what I'll do is, on the inside here... Did I make the... Yeah, I did. Alright. So on the back here is where I'm going to have everything connected in. So, because we're putting a battery on, this will be acting as a buffer. So, the buffer will now instead... I am out of flux. Oh, I need to go make more flux now. Okay. Right. Let's go make some flux. Alright, we've got a full inventory pretty much of flux dust now. So if I put that away, use the flux dust to make flux blocks. Actually, I need to make flux cores. I'll just make a ton of them. Oh, we're out of obsidian. Right, obsidian looks like the next thing we're going to have to start auto crafting. So we need a plug. Let's grab a couple of these. I'm actually going to need probably a couple of plugs. Plug. And we're going to need points. There we go. And what's going to happen is we're going to make a new network. So in here we have a plug and a point. So the plug is now going to be called new network. And the plug is going to be called... what do I have the other network called? The other network is called mains power. Which this one is still going to be called. So mains power. Am I doing this right? No, it's not 2 points. It's 2 plugs. Hang on. So it's 2 plugs. 1 plug is going to be main power, which everything is going to be provided to. And we're going to go call this one actually, so clear that. Mains power input. Mains power input, and we're going to leave it public. So this one will be set to input power. Actually, you know what? I am right. I do need a point, and the point is going to be mains power input. There we go. And what I have to do is go over to everything that is extracting power. Come back here. Take the battery off because we don't need that battery anymore. And what's going to happen is the plug that we have is going to be connected straight to it, and it's going to be mains power input. So this thing is going to now output power to our mains power input, and that way it will send power to this big battery once it has power. So this guy is the limit of 800,000, so I'm actually going to increase this to 80 million? Yeah, it's 80 million. I probably should change that for all of them. I think I can change that from here. Oh yeah, well I can do that from here actually. Are they all updated? They are. Alright, now we just have to connect all the other ones. So let's go change them all. Right, the last one. So plug. Mains power. So everything will now lose power for a bit. Which is kind of annoying, but the reactors should generate enough power just to keep everything running while I go ahead and change. Actually, wait, no, they're not. Wait, where am I going? Back over to the factory. Yeah, you can see that's now disconnected, but we should be able to turn back on our system. Because remember at the start, we put in this guy over here to autocraft, which autocrafted into the system. Okay, hang on 1 second there. Let me get back behind here because I want to turn this guy into mains power just quickly. Change this to main. Turn on our grid, grab ourselves our controller. So we have a creative controller. And we'll put this guy back into mains power output. Just close this up. Let's go plug in our new creative controller. So you can see nothing has power anymore. Break this controller. Plug this controller in. The entire system now has creative power. Perfect. So, last thing to do is to finish making these induction cells. So, how far am I on making these? Not actually that close. So the point is going to provide this machine with power, and it's going to output with the plug. That's correct. So, let's see. At mechanism. How are we looking at these? So, induction provider, with 2 of them. I want to upgrade the 2 of these into the next tier, which is an elite induction provider. So I need 2 more. Oh wait, no, I think I already have 2, don't I? That's the ultimate induction cell. Where's my provider? Driver. Oh, maybe I only do have the 2 of them. Okay, well, now I have to make 2 more of these. What happened to making a stack of them? Did I already burn through them all already? Okay. Let's make a couple of stacks then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 stacks. There we go. Grab them, put them in. 6, 12. This is probably going to take a while. I probably should have just set up auto crafting for all of these, now that I think about it. While we're waiting, we can plug, 2 of these, and we just eat this apple. If you're wondering where I got this apple, I killed the Gaia Spirit, and he actually dropped, like, the dice again. And I opened the dice, and it got me a Fruit of Gracia. And I've also managed to make myself a Greatest Band of Mana, which stores a ton of mana. And this apple pretty much has infinite uses, as long as you have mana in your inventory. Which I thought was actually quite good, because that way I don't have to worry about how much food I make. All I have to do is just give it, just eat this apple. So, how are we doing now? We have 64 of them, which we can upgrade into that. Make 6. Turn it to them. Make 2. Damn it, I just need 2 more of them. We're out of elite control circuits. Okay. And I need 2 more of these, and we're out of these guys, so another 64 of them. I need another battery, which requires more basic ones and more energized tablets. God damn, this is going to be a long crafting episode. Just make 600 of them. There we go. Geez, that was actually quite easy to make. You just need to make these guys. I need to fill up my inventory quickly. There we go. Put them away. Now I need to make this one. That's a provider. Yeah, that's one we want. Is it? Yeah, it is. So 23 providers. Upgrade the provider to this guy. I'm seriously out of them. Unfortunately, I cannot fill this entire thing up with induction cells, but I have managed to get enough to make one induction cell. Because I have set up auto crafting for these ones because I thought I could do it. But I need 18 to fill it, and I need nearly 4,000 lithium, which I only have 388 available. So I'm going to have to just leave this the way it is. So hopefully it works just being hollow like this. And yes, it is. Okay, it's already filling with power. So you can see we have a stats thing, so we can see that we're receiving 137,000 RF. So if we look at our things here, these are empty, and these are about putting 7.4 thousand. This guy is already completely empty, but its max extract is 800,000, and it's generating 114,000 RF. So the other two reactors then are generating as well, and they're all getting inputted into here. So as you can see, we're outputting no RF right now because we're not using any. So this thing can hold 1.6 TFE. I don't know what that is. Is that like Terra? I want to say teraflops, but that's storage. But yeah, the thing is working like it should. So we can actually charge stuff in here, which is cool. And this thing will actually show us how full it gets. I doubt we'd ever fill this up by the time we finish this series. I ended up putting the rats under here, trying to speed up the bit of production, but that didn't really work out. Well, it did. It sped it up a bit, but it wasn't enough, and we're out of everything anyway. So just grab some marble. Marble blocks. There we go. And yeah, I wish this thing had an interface or like a window. I don't know if I could put any glass on this thing, because I thought sometimes I could see into it. Maybe not. Oh well, it doesn't matter. This is going to be our battery. I probably could put an... Wait, any chance? Is there like any screens? Information screen. Maybe I can put a screen on this and just like write down like big ass battery on it. I think that might be funny. Actually, let's see what they do. How do these work? Information screen. Why can't I click on the screen? Oh, maybe they have to connect it up to a RF tools thing. Place this block on a power cell to change display information about the cell. Okay, so it only works for RF tool stuff. Okay, never mind. There's no other like computer screen. Yeah, okay, well, that's disappointing. I'll just add a sign or something onto it. So I'm going to end there. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget that like button if you did, and subscribe if you're new. And I also stream all the Mod 6 over on Twitch as well, so why not go check that out? The link is down in the description. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed.